Okay, sorry about yesterday. I was at someone else's studio and there was a lot of technical difficulties, so I'm just making this very short film video to go over the movements we're going over this week. We're in the autumn. We're starting the autumn season. Every season you want to work on different parts of your body so that you cycle through your whole body during the year. In the autumn, one of the main things you work on is your lungs. So we're trying to expand our lungs, make them stronger, so we oxygenate our bodies better. The other thing we want to do is just in general, where our body is mostly water, and so we're a hydraulic system, so we want to make sure that everything is circulating through our body. Otherwise it stagnates, everything sinks down to our ankles and into our guts, just turn into like a swamp. So you got to like keep everything active, especially in the lower part of the body, and you want to transport heat from the head where you're thinking too much down to your intestines, and you want to bring up the fluids from your lower body into your body so the toxins can be recirculated. So what we're going to do is start by pulling down the heavens. You reach up, look slightly to the left, breathe in, and as you breathe out, you push your hands down your navel. So breathe in, look up, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out, and then breathe in, breathe out. All right, we're just going to do we have three like light exercises we do all the time. You get up during the day, anytime, you just kind of wake up your body. This is called Shake the 9 Gates. So you're shaking your body, what you're trying to do, and then you start by shaking your hands, and then you loosen up your body and you start bouncing your body. Your shoulders are relaxed, you're lifting your rib cage off your internal organs, you're turning slightly. And what you want to do is you want to go up and then you want to drop down on your heels and send a small shock wave through your body. Right? That's breaking up the adhesion in your body, in your nervous system, opening up the joints in your body, letting the fluids go through, making our body more receptive to the practice we're about to do. Okay, and then throw the energy out to your fingers. Next, we just turn. We're waking up our spine. You find your chin follows your shoulders. Your hands can hit against your rib cage. Once again, that sends a small shock wave through your body to break up adhesions in your internal organs. And then you try to look at a spot behind you. Each way you focus, if you can, you pick the same spot, so you do a 360 degree turn. But if you can't, just go by whatever your flexibility is. Okay, and finally we're trying to separate the vertebrae in our spine. We're going to curve our spine. You reach, and then reach. This also is lifting our rib cage off one side, giving our organs a chance to separate, and squeezing the organs on the other side. So breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, and then breathe in, breathe out, reach as far as you can, one more each side, breathe in, reach, and then the other side, reach. Okay, so we're going over the breathing. So right now, breathing's one of the most important things, martial arts, yoga, meditation. So we've been focusing on breathing a bit, our abdominal breathing. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to heat up our internal organs. So that's called our brass basin. It's our lower dantian. We've got 3 energy centers in there's an energy model. You have three energy centers: your lower body, your heart, chest area, and then your head. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to heat up our organs in our lower body, and so we're holding like a golden brass basin. And what we're doing is we're going to be breathing in and then breathe out. We're trying to heat up our body and strengthen our lower body at the same time. So we want our knees to be bent, right? You don't have to go really low right now, but you want them so that you're engaging the muscles in your lower body. So you're breathing in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Okay, so now when you're doing these things, whenever you do it, we're practicing, you should do abdominal breathing all the time, but normally you would just do it very relaxed. But when we're practicing, we let our stomach go out, and then when we breathe in, we let it drop, and then when we breathe out, we want to squeeze. We're going to pull our navel back to our spine, and we're going to engage the lower body. We're going to use our core to compress our internal organs, strengthen them up, and push any energy that we have. So it's compacting the internal organs. You do that by squeezing here. And then it's like you're trying to eliminate, so you're pulling up your perineum, you're squeezing, pulling up your rectum, using your glutes. And so you're going to breathe in, relax, and then breathe out, push everything in, squeeze. This is heating up the internal organs and strengthening them at the same time. Breathe in, relax, breathe out. Breathe in, relax. Breathe out, squeeze. Okay. One other thing that we want to do is we don't want a rinse sticking out when we're doing this. We want to give a chance to our fluids to move through our spine and not hurt our back. So what we do is we slightly roll our pelvis in so our lower back's straight. So now we're holding position, so our knees are bent, our pelvis is rolled in, we're breathing in with our abdomen, relax, and then when we breathe out, squeeze, breathe in, breathe out, compress your internal organs, pull up your perineum, squeeze, use your lower body, breathe in, breathe out. And one more thing, whenever we do the breathing, we want to be touching, this is while we're practicing, we breathe in, when we're breathing in, we touch our tongue to the top of our mouths, right behind our teeth, and when you breathe out, you drop it down. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Okay, so I'm going to bring your feet a little bit closer together. Now we're going to be focusing on building up our lungs, and so we want to strengthen them, see if we can expand their capacity so that we get more oxygen in our bodies and just generally be able to get more energy, because oxygen is going through and it can also breathe, burn our food better. And as you breathe out, as you're doing big breathing out, all the toxins, you expel toxins when you breathe out. So what you want to do is you want to circulate things in the rest of your body so that they come up into your torso, and then from your torso they go to your lungs, and your lungs can breathe them out. So in general, when we're doing the movements, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be going up. We're going to go up slightly and forward. Our toes are going to be on the balls of our feet, and our big toe is going to bear most of the weight. You go up slightly, you look up, your chest is open, and then you're not leaning forward. It's just a little bit. The main thing is by rolling forward and onto your toe, you're engaging your calves. Your calves are the hearts of your lower body. So if you want to squeeze, engage your calves, that's going to push up lymphatic fluids and blood back up into your torso. So you're going to go up, go slightly. Your heels should be just a tiny bit off the ground, enough so that the weight shifted to the balls of your feet and your big toe. That's important. Your big toe is important. And then when you come back, you grab the ground with your big toe and you sink into your heels. So you're going up and down, but just a very slight amount. You're going up, your head comes up, down, your head goes straight. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Okay, so now the next part is when you go up, now we've got when we breathe out, we're compressing, we're doing the breathing like we did for the holding position. So you go up, you breathe in, and when you breathe out, you come back down and you squeeze, you really pull in your navel, breathe in, breathe out. Now that'll get our legs pumping and our organs pumping, but we want to get our spine going too. So what we're going to do is when we go up, we're going to slightly stick our rear end out. We're going to have a slight arched back. And then when we come back, as we drop down on our heels, we're going to pull in our pelvis so our backbone straightens. So up, down, up, arch, down, round your back, up, down. Okay, so that now gets your spine going. We're getting fluids coming from your lower body into your torso. The torso is now mixing them up and squeezing them, heading them toward the lungs. Your back is arching and rounding. So now we're getting fluid flowing up the spine into the brain to clear out all the cobwebs up there. So we're going to breathe in, look up, breathe out. Come down, round your back. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, arch your back. Weight on your toes and on your big toe and your ball of your foot. Breathe out, big toe and heels as you sink down. Okay, these are for all the movements that we're going to do. You're going to be doing this. This is like I said, it's turning your body into this pump that's just going to make you healthy. So the other thing we always do when we do the breathing is we want to do two things. We want to pull the edges of our mouth slightly back so we have a Mona Lisa smile, and you want to touch, as you go up, you want to touch your tongue just behind your teeth, and when you drop down, you drop it down. So breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Okay, so that's the basis of all the movements we're about to do. So, first movement we're going to do is when you go in, when you go up, okay, make a circle so your hands are like you're making an okay sign. So as you breathe in, you're going to go up. You pull your shoulder blades together, and at the bottom, it's going to open up your lungs, and your hands turn over. You're breathing, and fill your lungs as much as you can. Don't forget, you're trying to fill them by expanding your abdomen. So you breathe in, and then as you breathe out, you remember we're coming down. We're rounding the back, rounding the pelvis. Our hands are going to come back, and the back of our hands are going to touch. You're going to breathe in, Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Open, touch your shoulder blades together. Breathe out. Your hands touch and your shoulders touch. So you're expanding your chest. At the same time, you're breathing in with your abdomen. You're arching your back. Opening up your chest to the sky. Breathe out. You're coming back. You're compressing. You're pushing everything out. Squeeze your abdomen. One more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Okay, now we're going to do one where we try to expand the capacity of our lungs. So we can, like I said, we can oxygenate better. So we're going to breathe in 4 times. You're going to go breathe in, and then 2, breathe in some more. Breathe in some more. Breathe in some more. And now you're up on your toes, and you're going to breathe out 4 times. Breathe out. Breathe out. Breathe out. Breathe out. So your body, so we're filling our lungs up to our maximum capacity, and then we're squeezing all the air out. So we're going to breathe in, breathe in, breathe in, breathe in, breathe out, breathe out, breathe out, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe in, breathe in, breathe in as much as you can. And then breathe out, breathe out, breathe out, breathe out. One more. Breathe in, breathe in, breathe in, up on your toes, up on your ball of your foot. And breathe out, sink down on your heels, breathe out, breathe out, breathe out. Okay, we're going to do a similar one. We have sounds that try to break up the stale energy, and for the lungs it's hiss. So what we're going to do is we're going to go up, we're going to breathe in as much as we can, and then as we breathe out, make the hiss sound. Yes. Okay, we're squeezing everything out. Breathe in, we expand as much as we can, arching our back slightly. Then breathe out, drop down. Yes. Breathe in. Breathe out. Yes. Breathe in. If you sink down a little more on your feet, remember that's engaging our calves. We're going up and down in our toes. Breathe out. Yes. Last time, breathe in. Expand as much as you can. Breathe out. Yes. Okay, we're really trying to work our lungs, build up our lung strength. That's for this season, so if you do this, season's going to be for 10 weeks. If you do some of these exercises, pick out 1 or 2 that you like, and then do them every day. Just do 9 breaths twice a day. So that'll be like 1,200 breaths during the season that you've been trying to work on your lungs. So the ones that we've done are, you can hold position. This is a separate one. This is slightly different because what you want to do is you want to have your feet a little bit further apart. You're bending your lower body. you're rounding. This one, you're not going up and down. You're holding in position, but your lower back's rounded, and you're holding, but the breathing's the same. You breathe in, drop down your abdomen, breathe out, squeeze your abdomen. This one, you're trying to build up the strength in your in the major muscles of your legs. That's going to give you more stability in life, that build up your ankles, and it builds up your determination too. So you can do 9 of these. We'll just do 3 right now. So breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, and then breathe in, breathe out. Okay, then we're going to come up, pull down the heavens, and gather everything, push it in. Once again, push all that energy into your internal organs and squeeze. The other ones that we did was the going back and forth, up and down. So all of those have the same thing. Slightly up. You're not going way up on your toes. You're just lifting your heels off the ground, so it's causing your calves to flex and then go down. So these are going up and down. You're still also working slightly the major muscles of your legs. So go up, arch your back, come down, sink. Arch, sink. Arch. This is working your spine, getting spinal fluids going. And then some of the hand movements we had was breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. And one more, breathe in, breathe out. And then we had the tiger. Breathe in. Yes. Breathe everything out. Breathe in. Expand as much as you can. And breathe out. Yes. Breathe in. Breathe out. Yes. And the final one is the 4 breaths in. Breathe in. Breathe in. Breathe in. Breathe in. You completely expand as much as you can, then breathe out. Breathe out. Breathe out. Breathe out. Push everything out. So breathe in. Breathe in, breathe in, breathe in, breathe out, breathe out, breathe out, breathe out. One last one, breathe in, breathe in, breathe in, breathe in, and then breathe out, breathe out, breathe out, breathe out. Okay, so you can do that, you can do it for music. If you can do it a couple times a day, even just pick 1 or 2 of them and then do them. You're trying to build up our lungs. That's what our goal for the next 10 weeks are. Okay, so we're going to pull down the heavens again to end the lesson. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. And then breathe in. Breathe out. We clap because we did something good for ourselves.